Welcome to This Day in Wrestling History for April 18th. In 1939, in Albany, New York, John George defeated Steve Casey to win the Boston AWA World Heavyweight title. In 1966, Buddy Austin and El Mongo defeat Thunderbolt Patterson and Alberto Torres to win the WWA World Tag Team Championship. In 1982, at the AWA St. Paul show at the St. Paul Civic Center in St. Paul, Minnesota, Hulk Hogan defeated Nick Buckwinkle to win the AWA World Heavyweight title. Due to the fact that both wrestlers used foreign objects during the match, Buckwinkle was awarded the championship back by AWA President Stanley Blackburn a week later. The title change was voided and stricken from the record books. 1985, New Japan Pro Wrestling Sumo Hall show at the new Sumo Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Bushiboshi made his New Japan Pro Wrestling debut and fought Antonio Inoki to a double countout. In 1996, CMLL hosts a live event in Mexico City. In the main event, Rayo Delesco Jr. Beat Apollo Dantes in a 2 out of 3 falls match to become the new CMLL World Heavyweight Champion. In 1997, CMLL 41st Anniversary Show was held at Arena Mexico in Mexico City, Mexico. In the main event, Steel, who became known as Val Venus, beat Rayo Delesco in a 2 out of 3 falls match to become the new CMLL World Heavyweight Champion. 1999, at Ohio Valley Wrestling, the Jefferson Show at the Davis Arena in Jeffersonville, Indiana, Nick Dinsmore defeated Rodney Steele to win the OVW Heavyweight title. And Nick Dinsmore has been known to WWF fans as EG. In 2000, WWF SmackDown was held at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On the show, WWF World Heavyweight Champion Triple H beat ECW Champion Taz by pinfall. Taz had signed with WWF in September 1999, but due to then ECW champion Mike Awesome leaving for WCW, Vince McMahon and Paul Heyman came to an agreement where Taz was able to return to ECW and beat Awesome. In 2002, CMLL Super Winners was held at Arena Mexico in Mexico City. The main event was a nice on Mr. Niebler defeat Universal 2000 for the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. In 2004, WWE Backlash was held at Rexall Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Jonathan Coachman defeated Tajiri after Garrison Cade interfered, giving Coach a chance to get a roll-up pin. Chris Jericho defeated Christian and Trish Stratus in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Randy Orton defeated Carlito, Jack Texas Jack in a no-holds barred Falls Count Anywhere match to retain the Intercontinental Championship. In his first televised match in 14 months, due to surgery in his neck, Edge defeated Kane. In WrestleMania 20 rematch, Chris Benoit retained the WWE Championship in a triple threat match against Shawn Michaels and Triple H. In 2005, at a Raw SmackDown Super Show taping that was held at Madison Square Garden in New York City, on the SmackDown portion, Eminem, which is Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro, defeated Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio to win the WWE Tag Team Championship. The main event of the Raw portion was a no disqualification match between Triple H and Jim Ross. A bloody Ross won the match by pinfall after Batista interfered on his behalf. In 2007, WWE made its developmental relationship with Deep South Wrestling. All the DSW talent moved to Ohio Valley Wrestling. All OVW development talent in OVW would be moved to Florida Championship Wrestling about 2 years later. In 2009, 1PW to the Extreme Day 1 was held in Doncaster, England. The main event of the show saw Mark Stone become the new 1PW champion after defeating Sterling James Keenan. In 2010, TNA Lockdown was held at the Valley Arena in St. Charles, Missouri, and all the matches were held in a steel cage. While Van Dam defeated James Storm, which meant that Team Hogan would have an advantage in the Lethal Lockdown later that night. Homicide defeated Alex Shirley, Chris Sabin, and Brian Kendrick in a 4-way escape match to the next division championship match later in the night. In a 2-on-2 steel cage match, the Beautiful People, represented by Velvet Sky and Madison Rain, put the Knockouts tag team titles on the line against Angelina Love and Terra. Love was the Knockouts champion, and the title was also on the line. Rain defeated Terra, making her the new Knockouts champion, as well as her and Sky retained the tag team titles. Kazarian defeated Shannon Moore and Homicide to win the vacated X Division Championship. Team Hogan, which consists of Abyss, Jeff Jarrett, Jeff Hardy, and Rob Van Dam, defeated Team Flair, Sting, Robert Roode, James Storm, and Desmond Wolfe in a Lethal Lockdown match. If Flair's team had won, Hogan would have been banished from TNA. In 2012, Derek Bateman, sorry about that, is declared unofficially the winner of NXT Redemption. The show stopped being a competition in late 2011. Bateman was declared the winner because he was the only lone man on the show that was never eliminated, despite the fact he joined the competition 4 months after it began. In 2013, WWE announced via a press release that they were creating a performance center, a place where featured WWE talent can develop, and not just wrestlers, production staff as well, and also referees too. The WWE Performance Center opened 3 months later in Winter Park, Florida, about 3 miles from Full Sail University, the home of NXT, or basically the taping home of NXT, I should say. In 2015, Evolve number 42 was held in Bonnet Park Gym in Orlando, Florida. The main event of the show saw Johnny Gargano and Rich Swann become new Dragon Gate champions after beating Anthony Nese and Khalid Conley. Also in 2015, FIP Established Dominance was held at the Bonnet Park and Gym in Orlando, Florida. Rich Swann defeated Roderick Strong by pinfall to an FIP World Heavyweight title. In 2018, IWA MS via IWA took place at the arena in Jeffersonville, Indiana. And Williams became the new IWA MS Junior Heavyweight Champion after beating Sage Phillips. In 2022, Monday Night Raw took place at KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York. Austin Theory defeated Finn Balor to win the WWE United States Championship. Notable birthdays: Jacob Fatu in 1992, Steve Lombardi, also known as Brooklyn Brawler, in 1961. Notable deaths: Bruno Sammartino in 2018, Paul Jones also in 2018, and WWE Hall of Famer Hugh McDaniel in 2002. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.